Well, hi everyone, and welcome to Community Journal. Thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate that, and we have a very interesting show for you this week, and we are going to be introducing a guest, as you can see to my far left here, a very important person that you're going to find out in just a second. But before we do that, of course, talk a little bit about the weather. It is certainly, Eileen, becoming winter around here.
Oh my goodness, this is ever. I was getting out my woolies this morning and my gloves.
Well, at our location, I did record the coldest temperature so far this season. Just a few mornings ago, it was 27 degrees, and that's mighty cold. And they're actually talking about the snow word on parts of the Cape for this evening, which is on Thursday. So who knows? I mean, we may get some snow. Hopefully not, possibly not, but it's definitely turning cold. So if you do have hoses out, you've missed your opportunity to get the water out of them because they've long since frozen. Oh well. But folks, to my far left, in case you don't know this person, her name is Lynn Drummond, and she is the co-chair of the Holiday Boutique for the Garden Club of Harwich. And Eileen, you and I are in red for a special reason, and you can tell us why.
Yes, well, there is going to be an upcoming fundraiser for the Garden Club, and we'll talk about that in a minute, Lynn, but I know that you have some wonderful projects that you'd like to tell everyone about, that the fundraisers, this fundraiser and the one that happens on Memorial Day weekend,
That's
the
right.
plant sale, fund for the Garden Club to make our town look as beautiful as it does.
Right. Well, I'm delighted to be here to tell you how hard the women of the Garden Club are working. There's 165 of us, and we maintain, let's see, how many, 19 public gardens, and we take care of 53 blooming barrels. We do Project G-Litter, picking up trash on the side of the road. If you see somebody in a vest with a little bucket, that's us. We prepare bouquets for the nursing homes, and we
holiday wreaths.
And we have 100 holiday wreaths to hang, and we also do public building wreaths, and everybody seems to enjoy receiving one. The other thing is we provide scholarships, a $3,000 scholarship for a deserving student, and teacher aid grants.
Wonderful.
Did you say 19 public gardens?
Yes.
19.
Yes.
That's amazing. Just in Harwich?
Yes.
Right.
That is unbelievable.
And includes some of the post office window boxes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
In Doan Park.
Doan Park, yeah.
Yeah. That's where we have our plant sale, which is, you know, a big fundraiser for us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yes. So anyway, we are going to be having a holiday house tour for the Garden Club on Saturday, December 1st from 11:30 until 4:30 p.m. And there are going to be 5 beautiful Harwich homes decorated for the holidays. Tickets are limited, however, so if you would like to go, you might be wise to either purchase them on their website at www.gardenclubofharwich, all lowercase letters, no spaces, .org. That's www.gardenclubofharwich.org. Or there are also places that they can purchase tickets, right?
That's right.
At Sativa?
We have Sativa, the Gray House, a Hunter's Ladies Boutique, Porta Call, Potted Geranium, and New England Gardens. And they all have tickets. And if you purchase your ticket online, we will be at the South Harwich Meeting House Thursday, Friday, and Saturday morning to give you your physical ticket, which will look like this. And inside, we have a description of all the houses. We have some beautiful homes, several antique homes, and a few modern homes. And then at the end of the tour, we were given the South Chatham
South Harwich Meeting
South
House.
Harwich Meeting House to have refreshments and a mini boutique. And all the women now are getting ready. They're making swags, baking homemade cookies.
Oh, wow.
So it should be a fun event, and we're hoping that we get a good reception from the community.
And I know in the past that the Holiday House Tour has always been a very favorite in the town of Harwich. And it's hard to get tickets because they only have so many.
That's right, yeah.
And it's just a wonderful thing to see all of the beautiful things that the Garden Club ladies have put together to decorate each home. And I've been involved with it in the past, and I know that people really look forward to it. So if you'd like to get a ticket, they are $35 in advance if you get it either online or at the stores that were mentioned, or $40 on the day of. And there is a map that also shows how to get to each home.
There is a map on the back of the ticket,
Yes.
and it should be a fun day. It's just, the houses are beautiful. The women are working very hard.
Yes, they always do. And the South Harwich Meeting House has recently been done over, and I know that is going to
That's
be
right.
beautiful in and of itself.
Right, right. We have to thank them because they've, offered their beautiful place for us, and we're really happy to take advantage of it.
Yes, and that's at 260 to 270 Chatham Road.
That's right.
Yes, and I'm sure that's going to be on the
Right, it
map
is,
ticket
yes.
as well. This event is not recommended for children under 5, so keep that in mind.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, please support the Garden Club and come see their Holiday House Tour, and you can go to the mini boutique with many of the handmade crafts there for sale at the South Harwich Meeting House afterwards. Thank you so much, Lynn, for all that you do.
You're quite welcome.
Yes.
It's my pleasure.
And for coming and telling us about this.
Thank you.
So nice to see you, Lynn. And
Nice
I,
seeing you, Jack.
I just have to say that I think people sort of take it for granted. They go around town and they see the wreaths hanging.
Yeah, on the town poles and on the buildings.
I was going to say they
Yeah.
approach the town hall. There are beautiful wreaths on the doors, and you just sort of take it for granted. But there is a garden club member, or 2 or 3 or 4, or how many did you say there were?
Well, we have 167 women.
Responsible for
Right.
those
Yeah,
wreaths and
yeah.
whatever.
Right.
And just want to thank you, and for the
You're quite welcome.
scholarships,
That's right,
what you
yeah.
guys are responsible for.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
really
you,
very
Jack.
nice. Lynn, thanks a lot for
You're quite
stopping
welcome.
by.
Thank you.
I know you're busy this time of year,
Yes.
so we won't hold you up any longer.
Okay.
And folks, we now would like to bring you up to date. Dinah sat down with Erica Strezpeck and Brian Feedy to bring us up to date on what's going on at the Cultural Center. So let's take a look at that right now.
Hello. I'm here with Erica Strezpeck and Brian Feedy of the Harwich Cultural Center. They are the program aides who make all the things happen over there. And they're here to tell us a little bit about the open house that's coming up. Is that right?
Sure.
Yeah. What date is that?
We'll have a holiday open house on Saturday, December 1st, part of all the Christmas and Harwich events. We'll be open from 1 to 4. In the evening, the Harwich Chamber of Commerce will have the trolley ride to Christmastown, which you can get your tickets for that with the Chamber of Commerce. That starts around 5:30.
Okay.
But our events are focused around 1 to 4. We have open studios. We have a cork ornament craft that we'll be doing.
We'll hear more about that in a minute, right?
Live music, and some other things that we'll have sprinkled throughout the center.
Uh-huh. Sounds great. So you're on 1 to 4 with the open house, open studios, and that means that all of the artists are in residence and able to open their studios for people to come and see what kinds of things are going on there?
Yes, we'll have several artists will be in the building throughout the 2 floors, and some will have demonstrations and crafts or things. Cape Cod Makers will be there in their studio. If you haven't had a chance to see them, they're really very interesting group of gentlemen.
Sounds great.
Sure.
Sounds great. And then after that is the trolley,
Correct.
5:30.
Yes.
Is that where the kids are in their pajamas?
They are.
Okay.
And Santa will be there.
Okay.
Very
That's
fun.
a cute event. Very cute. Okay. Well, that sounds great. So I am really interested. You brought this tree, and it's decorated already with some corks, which have been painted. Can you tell me a little bit about that project and how that relates to this?
So one of our events will be the Kids Craft at the center. We've had a ton of corks that were donated, so we've been looking at different little fun crafts for the kids to do. And of course, my kids were the test the testers. So we'll have some snowmen. They can make reindeer. We've had paint donated by the Guild of Harwich Artists. It'll be fun and easy.
Great.
Nice little take home.
And
So
where does that take place? In which space? Do you know yet?
we're probably on the first or second floor. We'll have it out in a visible area.
Right out in front, I think.
We want to grab everybody's
yeah,
attention.
yeah, great,
Sure.
great.
Keep them
And that's between the 1 and 4 time?
correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, good. Oh, look, there's a close-up of some of the little corks. It's very cute. So kids will be able to do that. Is that right?
Sure, kids,
Yep,
adults.
kids and
Anyone
adults,
feeling
anyone who
festive
wants-
that
yeah.
day?
Okay, great.
We'll have live music provided by Sound Dune Swing Ensemble. They're going to be doing big band holiday music. They'll be there from 2:30 to 4. Listen, sing, and dance, Christmas songs and sing along, and they'll do a reading of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. So that will be
Sound Dunes is going to do the
Yes.
reading?
So that will be exciting, and that will be up in the former library space.
Okay.
We'll also have, we have a new program that just launched at the center, the Indoor Labyrinth Meditation Walks. That'll be the second Friday of every month. So Dr. Margaret Rappaport and Darlene Hagan will be there to answer questions about the program. If anyone's interested and they've heard about it, they'd like to know more and they're thinking about coming. So they'll be on hand to answer questions and to talk
Okay.
about the program.
And they're there the whole afternoon?
They'll be there from 1 to 4.
Okay, great.
We also are bringing Jill Brown, certified personal trainer, who we all know here from the
Yes.
community center. So again, thinking about healthy holiday lifestyles and living. So she'll be there.
Is she going to be speaking or
She'll
doing
just
some
be
exercise?
she'll just be available. She'll be,
I see.
you know, we'll put her somewhere. It's nice to kind of connect the programs that we have here at the community center and develop that
It is, yeah.
relationship. So Jill will be there. And then I think families will be excited to know that futsal registration is that day. And futsal happens throughout the winter. It's run by the Harwich Police Department. That's indoor soccer. If you don't know what that is, that's the indoor soccer that takes place in the gym.
I was wondering myself.
Yeah, yeah. So that's a great program. Registration is that day. They'll be sending out more information, or you can contact us at the Cultural Center. We'll be happy to forward anybody looking for information. But that will be all afternoon over in the activity wing.
Okay, and is that all ages?
That is ages, I believe, 3rd grade through 12 that runs that
okay.
program. So
Okay.
it's quite a diverse group, and they're broken into different age ranges, and it's
Okay.
always a lot of fun. A great program that the police department puts on.
Wonderful, okay, great. And that's just for that day, or it's the start to a program that they will be doing
Right,
through the winter?
that's their sign-up registration
the
day,
kickoff,
and that runs
so to
until
speak.
somewhere mid-March or so, or early April.
Okay.
Every Saturday
I
throughout
see.
the winter.
Okay, in that same space?
Yeah, it's a great program for the center, and sees a lot of use on those
Great.
cold Saturday mornings when you're
Yeah.
thinking, what are you
well,
going to do?
Soccer is super, super popular.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. So Brian, do you have anything that you want to say about the events that are coming up?
Just that we're very, just that we're very excited about it, and looking forward to making some ornaments with the kids.
Aha, so you'll be there making the ornaments?
I'll be
With
there making the ornaments with them. Yep.
Okay, all right. Great. Well, it sounds like a wonderful day, and just repeat again what the date is. It's December.
So December
1st.
1st from 1 to 4 at the Harwich Cultural Center, 204 Sisson Road, which is
Yes.
the former middle school.
Okay.
A lot going on.
Well, it's very exciting, and it is, in fact, the kickoff to the Christmas season, the holiday season, and very exciting. And thank you so much for bringing the tree. It's a little bit of festivity here
Thanks for having us.
already. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
And thank you to Dinah, Brian, and Erica for bringing us up to date as far as what's going on at the Cultural Center. You know, that was such a great idea and has just expanded to be such a
Oh, I
valuable
know.
place,
Yes.
really.
And people really enjoy going and
Yes, they
watching
do.
the artists. And
Yeah, no, there's so much there's so much art and just wonderful things
yes, and
going
there's
on there.
programs that are put on there as well.
Yeah, yeah, they're just great. Okay, thanks, guys. That was good. And Eileen, what do you have there?
Yes. Well, first of all, I have the Friends Holiday Luncheon. Join them for a holiday buffet at the Hidden Cove Restaurant, which is at the Cape Cod Regional Technical High School. And if you don't know where that is, it's at 351 Pleasant Lake Avenue in Harwich. It's going to be happening on next Tuesday, November 27th at 11:30 a.m. That's actually not next Tuesday, it's the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. So it's in 2 weeks. The cost will be $15, cash or check payable to, and these are capital letters, F as in Frank, H as in Harwich, C as in Council, O as in On, and A as in Aging. 100 Oak Street, Harwich, 02645. Scholarships are available, so you can contact the COA director about that, and you can do that by calling 508-430-7550, and you can also use that number to RSVP, but you need to RSVP before next Tuesday, November 21st. And let them know if you need transportation, because that can be arranged as well. And this is sponsored by the Friends of the Harwich Council on Aging, which is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. So once again, Friends Holiday Luncheon, Hidden Cove Restaurant, the Cape Cod Regional Technical High School, Tuesday, November 27th at 11:30 a.m. And if you haven't taken advantage of that, you really should. I have done it with a group of friends, and it's really wonderful. They do a great job. The students do everything. They serve you, they make the food. It's just beautifully done. So,
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, a
it
nice
is
take.
Yeah, it is a nice take.
yes.
Yeah, very good. We had talked about what is going to be going on at the rec department during the winter 2018/19, the youth programs. And I want to specifically bring out a couple of needs that they actually have. First of all, there's going to be a travel league basketball group for grades 3 to 6. Now, they are needing coaches for that group. So if you are interested in coaching the Travel League basketball for grades 3 to 6, get in touch with the rec department. They could really use your help, and you'd really be doing them a great service there. And you know, it's a great league. The kids are, you know, the kids really enjoy it, and you know, it's a fun thing to do. So coaches, volunteer coaches are needed for the Travel League basketball. Now, also, here is a great deal for kids to get involved with bowling. Now, bowling, you know, has become sort of a lost art around here. You know, kids aren't introduced to bowling so much.
No, they're not. The adults do it.
Yeah, the adults
There's
do
all
it.
kinds of
Yeah,
adult groups.
us old people do it, but the kids don't do it so much, but it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
And here is a great opportunity for kids, grades 3 and 4, to get involved down at the Orleans Bowling.
Which has been renovated, and it's really nice.
It's
down
really
there.
nice now
Yeah.
down there. It used to be sort of dated, but it's no longer that way. It's really very nice. And they have a group that's going there on Tuesdays from dismissal to 5 p.m. And there is the first group is going to be January 8th, 15th, 22nd, 29th, and February 5th. They can bowl all of those days for $45.
Wow.
Now that's a deal.
Wow.
You know,
That is a deal.
that is a great deal. I don't know how many strings they bowl, but that is a great deal. And a recreation van picks them up from the Harwich Elementary School. They're transported to the Orleans bowling alley, and then they are returned to HCC, so the Harwich Community Center. So that's really a great idea.
It is a great idea, and I hope kids take advantage of it.
Yeah, that's really great. So if you want more information with that, I would say get in touch with the rec department and you know, get your kids involved with bowling. It's great exercise, and again,
It's a lot of fun. It's a social activity that's a lot of fun.
for the kids, right?
Yes.
And they learn a new skill. So that's grades 3 and 4. Okay. Oh, I've got a couple here, so I'm probably. Why don't you do one, and then I'll do another one.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Here at the Harwich Community Center, annually, we put up something called the Mitten Tree.
Oh, yes.
And since we're coming up on the season of giving, I believe the tree is going to be up next week, which is the week of Thanksgiving. And this is a wonderful thing if you want to get involved in the spirit of the holidays, spirit of Christmas, and you want to help out a family in need. This is a great way to do it. And I'm going to tell you how to do it. To participate, you come into the community center, right in the front lobby, there'll be the tree. You can choose a mitten from the tree, which bears the name of a child who lives on Cape Cod. Then just stop at the front desk and let whoever is there know the name and the age of the child you selected, so they can ensure that every child gets a gift. You can then purchase the items which the child and the family have requested. Monetary donations and smaller contributions are also welcomed. So please drop off your unwrapped gifts that you buy for the child that's on the mitten that you choose at the community center by Monday, December 10th. If you have any questions, you can call them at 508-430-7568. And in advance, we'd all like to thank you for your generosity. Happy holidays to you and all of yours. And you know, Jack and I have participated in this over the years, and it's so much fun. It really is, because everything you choose, you know, is going to be so appreciated, because there are so many families here on Cape Cod that are in need. And it would be a shame if a child woke up on a holiday like Christmas and not find anything with their name on it.
Yeah, you know, it's very, very true, and I know a lot of
So
effort.
please help out.
Yeah, a lot of effort goes into this every year, and if you can help, that would really be great. I know Carolyn and her crew really put a lot of time into this.
Yes, they do.
It is so successful every year, but it needs your help in order to be successful. So please contribute what you can. That would be great.
Nice, yes, and if you can't do a mitten, you can always just contribute a donation. That's a good point, Jack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, very good. Now, I talked about this last week.
Yes, you
and,
did.
I just love this poster. I'm going to see if we get a shot of this. I'll hold it steady, and Jamie, if you want to get it. Oh, boy.
Oh, nice job.
Oh, wow, that is a great poster, and this, of course, is going on at Monomoy Regional High School. It's called TRAP, and this is
This weekend.
It's happening this weekend. That's
Yes.
why I wanted to talk about it. November 15th, 16th, 17th at 7 p.m. Monomoy Regional High School Auditorium. Can I tell you a secret is the tagline on this. So it sounds very intriguing, and you know, the tickets at the door are $15 for adults and $5 for students, and this is presented with permission by Play Scripts Inc. And it sounds like a great play and a great opportunity to see some theater in a great theater.
I was just going to say that. Yes, I know you like to describe the auditorium. It is very professional.
It sure is. I mean, they put the best of everything in that place, and you know, great acoustics and just a great lighting, great sound. The whole place is fantastic. So here's a good opportunity to see what is, I'm sure, a very intriguing play.
Yes.
Okay.
Trap.
Trap, I like it. We showed you this last week, but I think it's well worth repeating this one. Cindy Williams is going to bring us up to date on what's going on down at the Chamber, which has to do with Holiday in Harwich. So let's take a look, and if you didn't catch it last week, this is a good opportunity to just remind yourself, or for the first time, see it, to see what's going on for the holidays here in Harwich. Let's take a look. First, you will definitely see this face, and I'm, of course, referring to the Executive Director of the Harwich Chamber of Commerce, Cindy Williams. Cindy, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
It's always fabulous seeing you too. I don't get to see you enough, so this is a real treat. So thank you for having me here this morning.
Well, that's very nice of you to say. Thank you.
You know, a lot of people think that the Chamber is only active during, you know, the most popular months during the summer. And that's far from the truth.
It truly is. You know, my dad was here just recently visiting me, and he said to me, he says, "You work so much." And he says, "When's your downtime?" I said, "The week between Christmas and New Year's. That's it." I said, "Everything else we're going, you know, between the events that happen in town that, you know, we work on, but also the great partnership with the town. You know, I'm at many meetings seeing you, of course, video, and Jamie and Caleb, but also we have our magazine, and we're out with the members. So it's all great stuff that the Chamber does. You know, we're advocates for the businesses, but also the residents. You know, during the height of the season, we're selling beach and transfer station stickers 7 days a week. So, and we love seeing everyone. You know, I get out and I see a lot of our members, but also my daughter happens to work at one of the local businesses, and I was visiting her one night, and a couple came in and they said to me, "Oh," they hadn't even said good evening to her. They said, "Oh, we follow you on Facebook." And so the residents too are very into what we all do. So that's a great thing to see. So yeah, we are crazy, always busy.
Well, it's wonderful, and it shows,
thank
because the
you.
town is a very popular place to visit.
It
And
is.
now we notice if we're at an event off Cape and people ask us where on the Cape we live, and we say Harwich, "Oh, that's a wonderful town." And we say, "Yes, it is."
Great. It's great.
Anyway, let's get to all of the things that you have in store for us, starting with the Small Business Saturday
Small
event.
Business Saturday. This is an annual event that American Express started, and we've partnered with them for at least 4 years now. We get great stuff from them, gift bags that we'll be giving out. So Saturday, November 24th.
Yes, it is.
Jackie started. We're in September going. I said, oh, wait a second. November 24th. So we'll be kicking it off 10 to noon with live music. One of our bands will be there, Joe Marino from Act 4. And we're going to give giveaways, but we'll have coffee and some goodies. So stop by and see us, certainly at the Chamber between 10 and 12. But visit the local merchants. This is a great way to support your community, give back to it, but also shopping local, which is so key to keeping our town so vibrant as we do and keeping us growing. So that's a big thing for us coming up.
And you'll be having some bags with swag, I understand.
Oh, yes, we're
being
going to have
given away.
We do. So the local businesses always send down, we usually get about 150 to 200 bags. We fill them with things from the businesses to promote any specials they may have going on that day or throughout the holidays. So
Wonderful.
everyone can come down and pick up a bag and enjoy some coffee and goodies with us too.
That sounds great. So that's on September, excuse me, you had me thinking about September. Oh, no. It's contagious. November 24th. It's a
Exactly.
Saturday, and it's happening from 10 to 12 at the Chamber.
That part of it, but shop all day long throughout Harwich.
Wonderful.
And we'll
And then the following weekend.
Then the following weekend, this year it kind of scared me because we always have the first weekend in December. Well, this year, the first weekend, actually, we're still in November. It's November 30th to December 2nd is Christmas in Harwich. And once again, we have the fan favorites, the carriage rides. I am going to go through the schedule. We do have this on our website. Also in a variety of businesses already have the flyer hanging up, but for everyone that is watching. So we'll start with our tree lighting down in Doane Park at 5:30 to 6. And this year, a wonderful thing is going to happen. We have once again developed this wonderful collaboration with the local Masonic Lodge, the Pilgrim Masonic Lodge in Harwich Center. They are the sponsor of the Christmas tree, but this year we're going to actually plant a new tree that will be our forever, or at least 50-plus years tree. In Doane Park.
Oh,
and
nice.
That's great.
this is due to the Pilgrim Masonic Lodge and our collaboration together. So we're really excited about that.
And there'll be a little caroling, I think.
The lovely children in Harwich Elementary. I met with the music director, and he is just a love. So we're really excited to have them. They'll be there, as well as the Harwich Clergy Association always helps with the we really round it out with, the lovely music from the children, but also the religious part of it. So we have them to be grateful for, and they'll be doing that. And then we have the horse-drawn carriages. This year's sponsors are Campagna Family Dentist, a Mondavi dental practice, Wingate at Harwich, Wingate at Brewster, and William Ravis Real Estate. I mentioned Pilgrim Congregational and the Harwich Clergy. Something new that they're doing this year, outside of the church, they'll have a table where people can do holiday cards for refugee children.
Oh, what a wonderful
And
idea.
it's something that they really have seen at a variety of conferences that they've been to, so they wanted to do it this year. And they thought what a great night to do would be the Friday night when everyone's strolling around. So I know everyone will always stop at Pilgrim Congregation. They do wonderful cookies and goodies and all kinds of wonderful things inside, but please make sure that you stop there as well. And then the second annual Festival of Trees at White's Flowers. Amy and her group have done an amazing job again this year, so please stop down. That's all weekend. That starts Friday and goes until Sunday.
And they have a silent auction as well as a raffle.
Silent and raffle.
Yes.
So you have many options of how you can get one of these beautiful trees. And the Family Pantry, once again, will be benefiting from this. So thank you to Amy and everyone that's involved in that. We also, second year, one of our businesses behind Reciprocity on Cross Street is going to be a live nativity. The Farm Friends 4-H Club will be doing that. as well as Blue and Blonde will be there with holiday songs.
I remember going to that last year.
Yeah,
It was
it was
amazing.
really
Yeah,
beautifully
it really
done.
was beautiful.
Yeah, it was
So
beautifully done. Yeah.
they're going to do it again this year. And it's so wonderful to get so many different people and organizations involved in everything, too.
Yes.
So with the 4-H, that'll be great. And then, of course, everyone looks forward to Santa arriving.
Well, of course.
And once again, he'll be arriving on a fire truck, and he'll come right to the Harwich Chamber. Our sponsor for that is Brenda Weeks Travel. And then Photos with Santa will be Photogenic Studio, and there's a $5 donation to the Chamber for that. And then something new starting, and we'll jump to Saturday. Again, a couple years, many different groups have done Breakfast with Santa, but it's kind of not been happening the last 2 years. So I reached out to make sure that neither group was doing it again, just to make sure, didn't want to step on anyone's toes, but felt that it was something that was missing and people really enjoyed. So we're going to do Breakfast with Santa.
Oh, where is it going to
And
be
that's
held?
going to be, you know, we always try to keep everything in, throughout all of the Harwiches. You know, there's 7 villages, and we're really trying to get everyone involved. So we're going to do this at the Pilgrim Masonic Lodge in Harwich Center.
Wow.
So the guys and myself will be doing breakfast, and we'll have Santa there with us. So we're really excited. That is brand new this year, 8:30 to 10:30, and you can buy tickets at the Chamber ahead of time. And they're $5 per person, adult or children, and it's pancakes, eggs, sausage, coffee, and juice.
Wow, that's a bargain.
That sounds like a good
So,
deal.
yeah. I hope you're all
I think you're
saying
going
that.
to be busy.
Everyone's saying that after I cook. No. Luckily, I have the guys.
And what time is that?
8:30 to 10:30 in
8:30 to
the morning.
10:30,
And then they'll be down at Bud's Go-Karts selling Christmas trees once again this year.
Okay.
I think it actually is going to start the weekend before, but they'll be down there selling Christmas trees as well, Saturday and Sunday. And then, again, the elementary school will do their PTO Holiday Bazaar, which is always fun. The kids have, you know, have their chance to go in and buy family members all kinds of great gifts and stuff.
No,
So
that's a great tradition. I remember when our
Yes.
kids who are now in their 40s did it, and it was, oh, they were so excited,
yeah,
especially.
they are. They're so excited
very
to pick
nice
out
thing for them to
things.
do.
Yes,
Yeah, it really is.
You
Yeah.
know. So, and you know, as you know, you probably have in the attic things that they bought, and you're like, oh my gosh, I remember when, you know, so you know. So it is nice. It's a nice tradition. So we're glad that they can do that, and a few new things on Saturday as well. Holiday Greens Fest, and this is going to be at the community center. It's $5 to $20. I have to read because it's new and I don't know off the top of my head everything that it's going to do, but this is going to proceed the Barnstable County 4-H, and all you do is bring a bag of fresh greens to share. All the supplies will be provided, and you'll get to make all kinds of fun arrangements.
Wow.
So that'll be nice to see how people kind of decorate and get creative. And then Chase Library is going to be at the community center with a book sale, and that'll be 10 to 1. The Garden Club is doing something wonderful. They're getting away this year from the boutique, but they're having a wonderful holiday house tour. And this will be a tour that includes 5 Harwich houses, beautifully decorated for the holidays, of course. And then as well as the Harwich, the South Harwich Meeting House will be also having a ticketed event there and Santa's Workshop. So those are tickets that are you have to buy prior to for $35 or day of, excuse me, $40.
Now, where can they buy the tickets for $35?
Right on the website for the Garden Club.
Oh, wonderful.
Or contacting the Garden Club prior as well. And then to just wrap up Saturday, we've got Brooks Academy doing their exhibits, the Cookies and Carols at Brooks Free Library, Christmas concerts and refreshments at First Congregational, an open house at our wonderful Harwich Cultural Center, and then the annual Trolley to Christmas Town Saturday, 5:30 to 7:30. That day is almost sold out. They went live on Monday at 4 o'clock, and it was like buying, we were talking earlier about Elton John. It was like buying an Elton John ticket. The system crashed.
Oh, that's funny.
Not
So
good.
we got it back up. But if anyone still would like tickets, Sunday is available. You can buy those right from our website.
So they do need a ticket in order to
Yes,
take part
yep.
in the trolley.
The only way you can do that is buy tickets, and it is, as I said, almost sold out on Saturday. I think we have a couple late ones on Saturday, and then Sunday is still available. But to wrap up, on Sunday is, Christmas trees down at Bud's Go-Karts, the trolley, and then the White's Flower Festival of Trees. And that ends up at 3 o'clock. You get find out who won the raffles and who won the silent auction. They do a great job down there on the end of it as well. So I know we weren't going to talk about Christmas, Jack. I'm sorry, but that's Christmas in Harwich in a nutshell.
Starting on November 30th.
Yeah,
Sorry,
what I was
November
gonna-
30th.
what I was going to ask you, Cindy, if somebody wanted to take a look at the schedule, can they go online to
Yes,
see it?
on our website, right on the home page, they can just click on it, and that's www.harwichcc.com. And it
And
has
these
Christmas.
available?
These we have down at the Visitor Center as well in a variety of businesses throughout town. We are getting them out and about. So that's Christmas. One other little note, I think a lot of people have seen all the press about the cultural districts. Harwich is going forward with getting the designation for 2 cultural districts, Harwich Center and Harwich Port. If you are interested in being involved in that, please contact myself or Charlene, our town planner, and then we can answer any questions about that. But we will be holding another meeting for the stakeholders, and that'll be the first week in December. We're just tying up a few things on that. But it's going to be amazing for Harwich to have cultural districts, both in Harwich Center and Harwich Port. It is probably about a year-long process. It's an intense application, but it'll be a wonderful gift to Harwich. So we're excited about it.
Wow. And what will it involve?
2 different districts. So Harwich Center will have a walkable district as well as a full district, and then Harwich Port will have the same.
Wow, very good.
Yeah, wonderful.
Wow.
That's the
Well, for some reason, that clip looked familiar.
Yes, it did. With lots of good information.
Yes, it does have lots of
Boy,
good information,
yes,
that's for sure.
yes.
That's very,
It's
very true.
actually happening next weekend.
Yeah, I know, I
Yeah.
can't believe it, really.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it's really, it's scary that we're
I know,
that
December
far
is
along.
literally
I don't
around
know
the
where this
corner.
whole year went, to be honest with you, I really
The
don't.
fall just kind of flew.
And here, this is an ongoing thing that the Harwich Council on Aging does. It's called Supper Club. And here is an opportunity for a supper club to happen for you if you're interested on Monday, December 3rd at 5 p.m. And they're going to have entertainment with the Cape Cod Surf Tones. And that is a great opportunity because that's a great group to listen to. And it'll be taking place in the community center at the multipurpose room. And it's $5 suggested donation for Harwich residents and $6 for non-residents. That is a deal. You get supper and you get great entertainment. I mean,
Yes,
how
it
can you
is.
go wrong?
You can't.
You really can't. Folks, at this point, this show is going to be shown for a couple of weeks, so it gives us an opportunity to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, and please enjoy with your family and friends, and enjoy all of the upcoming frenzy of getting ready for the holidays after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and this is the time of, a lot of people have said, it's been a very difficult year. Well, this is the time to stop and pause and maybe give thanks. So
Yes.
please do that. And, there is a lot to be thankful for. And let's make that the positive piece.
Yes, I think we need to look at what we have rather than what we don't have.
That's very
Yes.
true. Thank you, Eileen. For all of us here at Channel 18, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you tuning us in.
Yes, and please take advantage of what we told you about, and happy Thanksgiving to all.
Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.